Rear Admiral Eugen Pira, and Director of Mount Cade Polar Research Center, Professor Mucho Osoy. Representative of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, other ministries and agencies of the government of Turkey, dear colleagues, ambassadors, and representatives from countries part of the Antarctic system. Special guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we celebrate the Antarctic Day, which was established to commemorate the signing of the Antarctic Treaty in 1959, when 12 countries agreed that all exploration and research on the continent will be for peaceful purposes only. The treaty also promotes the idea of cooperation between countries and that all scientific observation would be made freely available. At the same time, on this occasion, we would like to celebrate the friendship, our joint work and support between Chile and Turkey on the White Continent. This exhibition, Chile and Turkey Exploring Antarctica Together, is just a reflection of this collaboration. Last April in Santiago, a memorandum of understanding on Antarctic cooperation was signed between our two countries. The Chilean Antarctic Institute, INACH, an agency of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, published the Visual Encyclopedia of Antarctica, which gave life to the exhibition that we are presenting to you today. This is the first presentation of this exhibition, which in the coming year will be touring in various Chilean embassies around the world. For those who are interested in some panels of the exhibition, you will find a QR code through which you can directly access to this encyclopedia. This is a copy of the encyclopedia. Yeah. So you can scan the QR, you will have a copy of in English and Spanish if you like also. The last Turkey Antarctic expedition early this year, the 7th since 2017, included 3 high school students from Antalya. Another group of 3 students from Samsun will take part of the next Antarctic expedition of Turkey in January next year. This is a demonstration of the work being developed by Turkey. Also, the incorporation of young women in Antarctic science is one of the objectives of the Chilean government, to promote the participation of a greater number of women in scientific work on the continent. Chile has been linked to Antarctica not only geographically, but also historically, with its first exploration conducted from Chilean territory in the early 19th century. Chile is one of the 12 original countries that signed the Antarctic Treaty, and also has so far carried out 60 Antarctic expeditions. This year, Chile hosts a special meeting of the Convention for the Conservation of Antarctic Marine Living Resources. Also, an INACH researcher, Dr. Cesar Cárdenas, was elected as president of the scientific committee. In addition, the director of INACH, Dr. Marcelo Lepe, person you just saw the video, was elected as vice chair of the scientific committee on the Antarctic Research, SCAR, a position that also is held by Professor Purjo Osoy, or director of the Polar Research Institute. I would like to emphasize that this exhibition, thanks to the support of TÜBİTAK, will tour various centers that TÜBİTAK has in Turkey, making this bilateral collaboration more visible and an example at the international level. Chile is building an international Antarctic Center in Punta Arenas, which has been designed to be a space dedicated to science and international cooperation, and a symbol of the Antarctic policy that looks forward into the future. Finally, I would like to highlight the trip made last week by the President of Chile, Mr. Gabriel Boric, together with the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres to Antarctica, aimed to highlight the effect of climate change and global warming, previous to our participation in COP28 in Dubai. These are some images of their visit to the Chilean bases on the continent. That's so pretty.
Very cold.
That's our Minister of Science. Once again, welcome to the Embassy of Chile, and thank you all for your presence at this important event.
Of Chile, Turkey, Rodrigo Arcos, dear President of TÜBİTAK, Professor Hasan Manda, dear ambassadors, colleagues, scientists and guests. I'm not going to speak too long because I believe the video itself as well as the pictures are speaking a lot. The collaboration I would like to mention very briefly, that starting from the very first Antarctic expedition to Antarctica, we started with Chile as of a gateway, and the collaboration is extremely high. As of December 1st, Antarctica Day, we gathered together here to celebrate it with these beautiful pictures and this very strong collaboration. I would like to thank INACH. Actually, we started with the INACH president, Marcelo Lepez, good wishes and mentioning our good collaboration. I am indeed echo all of those wishes as well as underline the very good collaboration between Turkey and Chile. What I would like to mention very briefly that our very first scientists went to Antarctica half a century ago, and we would like to really continue these expeditions, which the very first started in 2017 under the auspices of the presidency and the responsibility of Ministry of Industry and Technology, and the coordination is done by TÜBİTAK Marmara Resource Center, Polar Research Institute. We indeed appreciate the collaboration of Chile during our expeditions, and especially the girls who went to Antarctica last year. The support given by Chile was appreciated, and this year the girls again are going to go to Antarctica. Again, very good coincidence that they are going to come with us to the expedition. As you see the video today, they are going to be the actors and the actresses of such video. Thank you so much.
Rodrigo Arcos Castro. So, dear ambassadors, colleagues, scientists, and guests. So, as the President of the Scientific and Technology Research Council of Turkey, so it's a great pleasure for us to realize this important event. I mean, I thank our Excellency Ambassador very much. Thank you very much for him that this important event on Antarctica today, and with the Minister of the Foreign Affairs of Chile and the Chilean Antarctic Institute and the Directorate of the Cultural Affairs and the Embassy of the Chile in Turkey. So let me emphasize that understanding the past and the future of our Earth systems depends on the large extent on the polar science and collaboration. I mean, we are talking about that either the good science or symptoms, or the bad science or symptoms starts from the polars. So therefore, in earlier days, maybe it's a kind of an awareness. We are talking about the interest on the scientific expenditure in polar research in Antarctic, but for today, it's a necessity. I mean, and also today, this year, and the Antarctica Day also additional meaning for us. I mean, it's exactly coincidence for the first day of the COP28. The last year, the COP27. It's a very interesting. Also it's a good sign that the number one point come out from the COP27, science and urgency. This is an outcome. How we will overcome with the global challenges. Including the food security, energy security, water security, and also the effects of them. But when we are talking about the science and urgency, I mean, these are contradictory words. Or because when we are talking about science, science means that the future. But we need the science for today. So in that respect, so there is a need, urgency for the need for the collaboration, and more than the collaboration to co-creation. So therefore, the event what we are having in here, okay, that may be a kind of symbolic of the exhibition, but in reality, it's showing that the collaboration between two countries of Chile and Turkey. So, because, as I said, in the past, maybe we are going to do Antarctica for just as a kind of a create an awareness. But today, we are going not only be as a scientist, but also our young scientists. Young scientists from high school. I mean, what started in last year, and also, next year as well, in early next year, so on 8 expedition. So 3 girls from the Samsun, from the Bahçeşehir high school. So they will go to the continue there on is that called wearable?
Wearable technologies.
Okay, yeah, wearable clothes and so on. So they are the winners of this year polar research competition within the high school students. So they were going to be an experience, and we will. Unfortunately, I couldn't able to. So still we are. So we are watching also for our students. Already been experienced for the last year, and Giorgio also said that this is a kind of maybe coincidence, but it's not a coincidence. The success of the Turkish girls. Last year and the next year. So 3 girls from the 7th one and the 3 girls from the 8th one. So it is so congratulations one more. So and also we are talking about looking for the future. Unfortunately, if we are looking from the pessimistic side, yes, there are more global challenges, and especially this year of the year 2023. It's very unfortunate, but it's the highest records in the history of the world history. In June, month of June, is the highest temperature which we have been measured in all over the world. So, and also compared to the last years, this year, 4th month, 4 different months is above the average. So therefore, this is showing that, unfortunately, for the future, there will be more frequent effects of the global climate change that on our life. So therefore, we need the science-based solutions, but in the meantime, the urgency, which I have already said. So in Turkey, so we have been started in the year 2017. Our National Polar Science Forum is under the patronage of the presidency of the Republic of Turkey, and also the responsibility of the Ministry of Industry and Technology. So there's a what we have been doing in there, it's not only an expedition, we are going on a scientific mission. And in the scientific mission on the earth sciences, physical sciences, life sciences, social science and humanities. And also starting from the last year, in fact, practically in this year, that high school students also attending this expedition. So through this forum, our efforts are mobilizing the national science expeditions, research projects, international cooperation. I think this is one of the important facts that maybe we have a much more difficulty when we are collaborating, but we have a much more closer collaboration and co-creation in the polis. And also in the space, I think. And when we are going to the space mission, in the international space mission, that collaboration, I think is much more easy. In the Antarctic also is collaborating. This is also giving a sign that if we have a difficulty or in challenging conditions, we are working together. So how we can transfer to way of working in Antarctica to the real world. Yes, we have been also, a newcomer to the Antarctic mission, so we have been also the base there, but we are using the base of the Chile very strongly because it's the nearest one. So once more, thank you very much to the ambassador on behalf of his nation. So and also this year, we have been celebrating the 100 years of the Turkish Republic, and also the 60 years of the Türki. And we will, on the 7th National Antarctic Science Expedition, we already been performed, and there are 22 scientists attended, and within 18 projects, and now we have been prepared, and we just announced our 12th development plan, which will cover the year 2024 to year 2028, and it is clearly named again that the polar research is one of the priorities. So therefore, through this exhibition of Chile and Turkey exploring the Antarctica together, I think it's one of the important keywords. Okay, we are exploring together. So therefore, I would say thank you very much again once more to the ambassador. And also I would like to say that this is not only left in here. So starting from the near soon that this exhibition will be available at entire society. There are many Turkish science centers around Turkey. So we will take them here, and then after enough time is given in here, so we will take them and show in our different cities of Turkey in the TÜBİTAK Science Centers. So by this way, so there will be more awareness in the society, and also showing that Chile and Turkey is working together for the future. So we see a strong R&D and innovation ecosystem that embraces co-creation-based collaboration. It's a co-creation-based collaboration. By working and succeeding together, are able to rise up to challenges. So let me wish to Excellency Ambassador, for all the guests, to success for a greater collaboration, not for only our two nations, for globally for the humanity. So thank you very much.